it involved $1.6 billion in bribes, which to our knowledge is the largest amount of bribes ever paid by a company in violation of the FCPA. Those bribes in turn resulted in $2.7 billion in losses to 1MDB, which to our knowledge is the greatest loss amount ever charged in an FCPA matter. Those bribes also ensured that Goldman Sachs received approximately $600 million in fees, which to our knowledge is one of the largest profits ever secured by a company through foreign bribery in violation of the FCPA.
Clare Rewcastle Brown is an investigative journalist and founder of the Sarawak Report, which first exposed the 1MDB scandal. She says despite the record fines, Goldman Sachs' legal troubles are far from over.
Obviously, there's a school of thought that if you're a white-collar criminal, you're still a criminal, and you should face the full penalties. And very few people are at Goldman Sachs, where the very top echelons of the bank have now had to admit they were culpable in this matter, are going to face any such form of punishment. So they've taken a pay cut. The bonus isn't going to be so great this year. But the impact of this should not be underestimated. It's a humiliation of the kind that this particular bank has never had to face before. They've had to admit that they were involved in crimes. There's a deferred prosecution for corrupt practice, for criminal acts that has been held over them as they've paid these enormous fines. So yes, of course, I mean, I think it all tots up. There's a lot of double accounting that seems to be going on, and it's hard for not very financially sophisticated people like myself to work out exactly how much actually Goldman has been asked to pay, because there's so much being sort of, offset here and there. But it's definitely around the $5 billion mark. That's a total of the fines that it's had already to pay to Malaysia, and now in this latest bout of fines. So it's a humiliation, and for the first time they've had to admit that the criminal behaviour was sanctioned right at the top. One hopes that might give pause for thought. There was there were similar climb downs and protestations that Goldman Sachs was going to change its ways after the debacle in 2008. And this all happened straight after that. So that clearly didn't stop it. This might hopefully make them aware that you can get caught in these things.